What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the virtual sanctuary of the St. James Show. I am your host. I am him. I'm your apostle for the night for a little while, just for a tad bit time here. I am him, St. James. Do me a great big favor, everybody. Will you hit that like button for me? Hit the like button and subscribe. If you are not a subscriber of the St. James Show, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on your notifications so you'll know each and every time I am live. Also, share on all your social media sites. Let everyone know that we are here at the St. James Show. Join our exclusive Patreon and exclusive YouTube membership. And right there, if you would like to donate right now, don't even think about it. Just donate and support the program on tonight. Support our goal. We have a goal on tonight. If you click the goal button on top of the chat, you will see that our goal is there. And if you would like to help us reach our goal on our super chat goal tonight, please do so by clicking that button as well. Who is in the sanctuary tonight? What is up, Erica? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. What's up, K Rich? Good to see you as well. Courtney is in the building, just being me. Everybody, come on in here, drop down in the chat so I know that you are here. Faith Nation came through, the first one to come on through. What's up, Marcus McNeely? Good to see you. Also, I am here. It's still in Los Angeles, everybody, in the beautiful city of Beverly Hills. Let me tell you, I've been to some beautiful cities today. I was over in Simi Valley, over there at Revelation Church with Prophet Lovi Elias. I went over there today. We'll talk about that. Went to Calabasas, went to Malibu. I've been everywhere, and I've had a great, exciting day here in Southern California. Been here since what? Yesterday? Did I come in yesterday? Yeah, I came in yet. Did I come in yesterday? Yeah, I came in yesterday. I had the opportunity of going to the live recording of the Soul Seekers. We will have to talk about that as well. Very, very interesting. Chantel's in the building. Sean Nathan. Look like I do have a tan, but the lighting here is bad. But yeah, I think I have a slight tan as well. Especially, I got one from that hike when we did that hike on. When did I do that hike? Monday. On Monday we did that hike, and I really got burnt out there. I forgot to take my sunscreen, and then just walking around today, I think I got a little suntan as well. What's up, Pat Smith? Good to see you. Hope everybody has had a wonderful weekend. Oh, Jesus. The mosquito done came in here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh. 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 Oh, Lord. I think I gotta close. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We gonna go ahead and close that door. We're going to do a Marvin Sapp and close the door. Woo! Oh, Lord, now the paper don't work. I got to get some more paper for this thing. I done threw the paper all the way. Doggone it. Oh, woo, they almost got me, y'all. They almost got me. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, that mosquito was huge, too. Flew what? Oh, the way. did that, did not that thing flew in here so big? Oh, Jesus. Mm, mm, mm. Almost took me out. Yes, it did. Almost took me out of here. Oh, that mosquito was big. I got it too. I forgot what I was talking about. The mosquito doesn't want me thin. Listen, all of you that was I saw last night and also today at Revelation who let me know that you appreciate the show and all that. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching and always being good supporters of the St. James Show. Hit that like button for me though as you come in. Don't just come in and sit down. Come on in and hit that like button for me. Oh, Lord, gee, it is First Sunday, and we had communion today. Did you have communion at your church, or did you do it at home virtually? Where Nicole at? We got to do some church hopping a little bit. I tipped in at West Angeles. I wish I could have gone to West Angeles, but yeah, I was going to go to Lovie's church, so I couldn't do. They started at 10, and then Lovie actually starts at 10, but I got there about 11 or so. Yeah. So yeah, I love the Soul Singer, but someone seemed to have been missing unless he wasn't on camera. Who are you speaking of? Who are you speaking of? Are you speaking of Teddy? Teddy was not in the building. Teddy was not in the building. Someone told me that they enjoy Teddy's Monday night jam sessions that he has in Chicago. I'll leave that right there. Now, Tina sung last night with the Soul Seekers. Her and Erica did a great song. They sung, and Tina did an extended version. She kind of sung a testimony. If you listened real clearly and real attentively, you may have gotten a few nuggets of her testimony. What's up, Charlene? Yeah, you may have gotten. So no, Teddy Campbell is, you know what? I don't want to say he's no longer with the group. We never know what may happen. He is presently not with the group. John Terrius Tate, of course, has taken on the vocal um, vocal weight of the Soul Seekers, which he does a great job. Listening to John Terrius Tate in person was a delight. He can do it. He definitely could do it. What's up, Jared? Sean, good. Come on in. Hit that like button. We haven't seen him with the group for a while. He hasn't been with the group for a while. John Terry, he stepped in when, John Terry has stepped in, and then we didn't see Teddy. So he hasn't been with the group for a while, but, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Now, before I get that honest, Jubu was ill. So the concert last night, they had to stop. I believe it was like he was going to pass out. He had to sit down. They had to long breaks in between. And the second half, did he even come out? If he came out, he only played one song, if I remember, or he didn't come out the second half. There was a long intermission. I think they were trying to allow Jubu, he's guitarist, good lead singer, allowed him to probably catch himself to see if he was able to go on. But after the first half, he didn't come back the second half. And so they really had to just go on. They had to go on with the recording, which they probably will have to end up doing a lot of the other recording and post-production. They can go into the studio and clean up anything and redo anything. So I think that's what's going to happen, because it really seemed to me that after Jubu got sick, the energy was shifted. It seemed to me that's what happened. I'm not sure what his issue. I don't know. I don't know what his issue is. I have no idea. But he just. What's up, Candace? He's played with so many groups. Yeah, he has. He has. You talking about Jubu? Yeah. So after the second half, we didn't see Jubu. Yeah. He said, I hope Tina doesn't share. Oh, no. She ain't gonna get to, her kids were there. You don't share stuff that's going on, in family and stuff. And even in the sense of testimony, people need to sometimes be quiet. Don't tell all your story. Don't tell all your story in the public like that. But no, Teddy wasn't there. Jubu was sick. Energy. John Terrius really pushed it, tried to push it even at the end, towards the end. But to be honest, the Soul Seekers need a redo. And they my friends. They need a redo. Songs were good. Songs were great. I really love the songs. And of course, Leandria was there. Leandria seemed mild mannered, not drunk. She seemed like she was on her game. And I listen, and I posted stuff because they encouraged everyone to post stuff. I was a little questioning that because usually at a live recording, they don't want any recording. They were like, well, if you record and if you post, make sure you tag the soul seekers. And I'm like, that was different. That was really different. Um, so I was like, listen, let's go with it. Let's post a few things. So if you go on the Instagram of the St. James Show, you can go on Instagram and see a few reels. Jabari Johnson, Charlie Burrell. He did his 1, 2, and 3, which was good. Then I did a John Terry's Tate have one, and then on YouTube you can find the song with Leandria, a little bit of the song with Leandria and John Terrier's take with the Soul Seekers. So what's up, Inspire? Yeah, it's too bad, but you have to be honest. Yeah. I want to be honest with it. I just don't want to, and I think other people would probably agree with me. Um, yeah, when you have a major player in the group get ill during the recording, it really puts a damper on things. And you're talking about that lead guitar, that good singing. Now, Jubu was able to sing some, and what he did sing was great. But I know it probably took everything in him. They were putting fans on him. They was giving him Gatorade. I think there was nurses in the audience. There was one sitting behind me. She was, she went up there and they allowed her to go to the back and try to, deal with him or whatever was going on. So hopefully Jubu is doing better. Her and Kelly Price, I hope they keep it cute. I just can't take too much. That's funny. Kelly Price, I don't know. Kelly's always, I don't know why they would put this crystal geyser in this room. God help us today. But well attended. The concert was well attended. You had the people like Lena Bird Miles there. William Murphy was there. Pastor Charles Jenkins opened it up with prayer. So the people were in the house. And it was packed out. Cali Worship Center was packed out. And so it was a successful concert in regards to support. It was successful. Do I think the Soul Seekers need a redo? Yes. So maybe when they get it together, they get the album together, they can have like a release concert and really give it to us, Like I said, they were pushing. John Terrius Tate, he pushed that thing. All of them were singing good. Nissan and Gerald and Mike Burrell was on that piano playing and that organ like no other. Craig was on that organ playing. The drummer was beaten. I think, who's Chris Payton? Chris Payton is he the drummer? I think he's the drummer. Somebody can correct me. Yeah, Lena is a vocal beast. She was. She wasn't on the album. She was just there supporting. She's with My Block. She's under Warren's label. So she definitely was there to support. She could have took that mic and ran. But I think had they been on the game and had everything been kind of going, there was opportunity for Lena to get in there and do a little something, do 1 and 2. I think they were just trying to get through it, because they had to do things without Jubu the second half. So it was a matter of changing up things, to make things kind of go. So I understand. But had they been on their A game and have everything went smooth, as smooth as possible, I think they probably would have passed the mic to Lena Bird Miles to do a little something too. Michael, even what's his name? William Murphy. because William Murphy was there, but he didn't sing either. He preached at Cali Worship Center this morning at their services. But yeah, Jabari Johnson, he did a good set. His set was good. He did a good hymn medley set towards the end of his. That was good. That was good. Oh, Lord. I've been with Lovie and the gang all day, all day long. Jesus, from service all the way to probably about a couple hours ago. But we had a good time. I agree. A redo may be best. Take your time and do it. Yes. And then they said they only rehearsed for a week, and I'm like, sometimes you don't want to say that because it kind of gives people. We can tell. And they are busy. These are pastors. These are, all of them are pastors in Virginia. I think 90% of them are pastors. And so, they have a lot on their shoulders. And this was their 25th year of being a group. So they have a lot on their shoulders. But Mary, Mary, I love the Mary, Mary song. Erica opened it up really good. She had a lot of verses and a lot of time in her that particular song. So that would be a hit. That would be a hit. And then we got regular Mary, Mary. We did. We really did. Tina is good because Tina is churchy. Tina is the churchy of the two. Erica is the more she can go in the studio and do what you need her to do. She can venture off as well, but Tina is church. So that's why that's what we appreciate about Tina. John Terry was in Miami on Thursday preaching revival, tore us up. Oh wow, wow. So he was just there on Thursday. One thing about Warren is going to get it right. Yeah, 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 yeah. He'll get it right. And listen, when people get sick, there's really not much you can do. And Jubu's health was way. I was talking about that with my friend, one of the another pastor, Chris Foster, out of the Bay, who was here supporting, and we were just saying that how that's way more important. Your health is way more important. You can do stuff in post-production and you can always come back and do another concert and do the thing, but your health is your health one good time. So yeah, so we don't want to shoot this thing. How can I get this thing to move? Okay, I'm going to put it on this little bitty thing. Yeah, Revelation Nation. Yeah, Revelation Nation. Let me So let me see what else was it. Mm, who else was there? Mm. I'm seeing this one chick that I always follow on Facebook. She's a good singer. I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I meant to go up to her and talk to her, and I didn't get a chance to. I think her name is Andrea something. Something I forget her name, but I think it's Andrea, Adrian. I don't know what it is, but she's a good singer. Who else was there? Aaron Lindsay was there. I'm trying to just think down the row. I think that's about all of the you know movers and shakers that were there. There were some other industry people there as well, but I like Jet Taylor's take as lead. He can carry on his own. He gives me some Teddy vibe. Yeah, yeah, he's definitely John Terrius, and John Terrius is a beast when it comes to that quartet music and that church music. He needs. That's why his singers, them women's that sing behind him over there at Mount Moriah, they own it. They own it. It's just like the singers over there at Perfecting Church. Marvin got to do turn around. So y'all gonna sing or what? And they own it. They own it. John Terrius, but like I said, I think he was trying to push it and he was trying to really recover the thing. And Gerald and Nissan, they was backing him, but I think John Terry's had some goers, some pushers behind him, he probably would have lit that place on fire. But I think, like I said, I think the levels were a little low out towards the end. Towards the end, yeah. What's up, Lindsay? Yeah, so maybe spill up the live recording. Didn't Donald Lawrence do that for one of his projects? The Soul Seekers should maybe consider doing that. Split up. Oh, split them up. Oh, you mean, well, they don't have that many songs to be splitting up no live recording like Donald had. Donald had 1,000,000 songs on each split, okay? On each part. They didn't have that many songs to be splitting up no album. I think they sung about 8. And they, like I said, or 7. Wasn't a lot. But they also probably had to forego a song or two because of Jubu. So it's just what it is. It's just what it is. But my solution would be get that project together at the release, at the, the day they're gonna drop it, have a bang up another concert. Maybe instead of having, maybe have it over there at Nissan's church or Mount Moriah. I don't know. I've never been to Mount Moriah, so I don't know how the sound is and all that. I know Nissan can handle it, but that's what I would suggest. What's up, Angela? Good evening. So overall, with what they had to work with, it was definitely worth going. It was definitely worth going, and I love the Warren is very animated, and I really like that. I never really paid attention, but Warren, he's a showman. He's definitely a showman when it comes to performance. He's just not a producer, singer. He's a good performer, and I really like that. I really was impressed with that, and I guess I just hadn't paid attention, But they had some moves. Gerald Haddon, and Tammy was there too. Tammy Haddon, I forgot about her. Yeah, so it was good. It was good. Everybody hit that like button for me. If you would do me a great big favor, I would appreciate that so much. Oh, yes, I would.
Come on. Let's sing it again. 'Cause all my life. Yes, you have, Jesus. And all my life. Every day. And with every breath that I am able, I will see. Come on, one more time. 'Cause all of my life you have been faithful. And all of my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, every breath, I will sing, yes, sir, of the goodness, of the goodness, of the goodness. I will sing of the goodness, of the goodness, of the goodness. I will sing of the goodness. Thank you, Jesus.
I just have to put that into raw rotation. Tammy Franklin's mother singing at her husband's funeral, getting everybody else in worship. We just got to honor her for doing that every now and then, don't we? Did you guys hit the like button while that was going on? Yes, yes, yes. I saw the mother told me it takes his. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It does. He said it makes you sad. It kind of makes you sad, but makes you glad. I don't know, makes you sad, but encouraging. Yes, it does. So I will, talk a little bit, but of course I'll talk more about other things in Patreon. So make sure you are a member of the Patreon. The link is in the description of this video. And I'm not going to go late tonight because it's already after midnight on the East Coast. So I'm not going to do that tonight. But when I get back home tomorrow, I will go live in Patreon and talk a little bit more. There's some things we got to talk. Oh, we got to talk about some things. A couple of things I mentioned in Patreon that I haven't touched on yet. Oh, we're going to tackle them on tomorrow. Oh, that we will. That we will. And but today, let me tell you, and after that, after the concert was that, and we look forward to the next one with the Soul Seekers. You said it's just 12. I know it's so 12:08 over there, though, Santa. Y'all got to go to works in the morning. It ain't no holiday tomorrow. You got to go back to work. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Um, what else are we going to talk about? Well, I had the opportunity. I said, well, since I'm here in Los Angeles, let me tiptoe over there to Simi Valley and see what's going on over there at Revelation Nation, LA, with Prophet Lovey Elias and Maggie Elias, Papa Lovey and Mama Maggie. Listen, the most precious, sweetest woman, so hospitable, allowed me to walk in her house and just be there and look around. Um, Such a wonderful time. Listen, so I think Camille asked me on Facebook, how was the service? So she said your thoughts or whatever of the service. And I was like, it was a really good service. Worship was good. Word was good. But I was there. Since Jesus was crucified. Then we sat away around a little bit longer until he rose again on the third day. And then we finally were out of church. It's just, St. James ain't used to. Now, it was good. It was good, but, I'm not used to no long services because I got there a little bit after 11, and I don't think it was over until 2, 11, 12, 1. I think it was over like at 2, quarter to 1, a quarter to 2, something like that. So, listen, folks are still having long services, but they had to hold you. They had me all day long. I mean, I was like, oh, I'm not used to this. Give me about an hour. Y'all might push it to an hour and 30, and I'll say yes. I need God to do a quick work. I need y'all to do a quick work up in there. But one great church, industry people there, artists there. It's definitely that's again. I like to go and peck around and look around, not just to be nosy, but to experience is what people, is what internet, is what naysayers, is what they're saying, any truth to it. And of course, you don't get all deep into all this intertwined and a lot of stuff. You kind of look at things surfacely as they appear. But let me tell you this: ain't nothing going down or failing over there at Revelation Nation. Church is full, overflow full. I mean, ain't nothing going. These naysayers, these folks who's now living in Motel 6s, that's for Patreon. Join me in Patreon so we can talk about Motel 6. When God tells you to do something, you say it's God. You say it's God telling you to expose the enemy. You say it's God that wants you to take down an empire. You are sent by God to destroy people's lives. But I understand why, after seeing what I saw today. Oh, I understand why. I wouldn't want to leave the fold either. Not from everything I saw all day long at the church and after the church. I understand how envy and jealousy just eat people up. And they will try. And now, Jesse, that doggone comment you made, I did read it to Lovie too. I posted Lovie on the community board. And crazy Jesse gonna put, and the subject for today's text is Billy Gigi was not my lover. Oh God. Oh, that took me out. That took me out, and I read it to Lovie. Oh, that's good comedy. Y'all need to go give Jesse a click and a view and a subscription just for that. Now, Lovie came in there dressed up today. He dressed on up. He didn't dress down. He dressed on up today. Yes, he did. He dressed up. He dressed up for the Lord. And but that was funny. But I understand it. I understand it. When you thought all that was yours, but there's a lot of pieces of these stories that get left out. You know, they get left out, and people go with their own narratives. But you know, I don't know why God would put you out to be the king of exposés, and you end up living in a motel. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. I thought you was doing the Lord's work. God is not in exposés. I think God has a way of revealing things or dealing with things on the back end that don't always require expose. Because after the expose, after the dust settles, G.E. Patterson preached that thing one time. After the dust settles, where does that leave you? Huh? After you accuse people of, you know, nefarious things and spiritual wickedness in high places, you didn't accuse them of everything, and then you end up in a motel, and your attorney end up with all the saints' money that you collected. Where does that leave you and your family? People have to start thinking about their actions. People have to start considering their purpose in life and their purpose in ministry. Your purpose in ministry is to preach the gospel in season, out of season, blah, blah, blah. Your purpose in ministry is not to tear down other ministers. And especially don't tear down people that have been close to you. That particular Lovie story is not, you know, one and done. There's a lot of things that lot of stories like that have surfaced around here. Homeless. You know, I think they was over there trying to take down somebody else. People never learn. And just because you need clicks and views and all that, now you homeless. Where are all them people who put starch in your back in these comments? Where are all these people who say, we're standing behind you, brother? Defeat the enemy, brother. Where are all these people now? While you're going down the stairs to get ice on the outside ice machine at Motel 6. Then people are in their home cuddling up. You see them pillows behind me? On their pillows. Going to sleep. There you go, Courtney. Bring him to the front of the church. Bring him to the front of the church, Courtney. Rub his back and get the modesty towel, modesty quilt, because he might fall out. Where is the 70 grand raised? You know where it's at? Your attorney got it. Your attorney got it. And he wants you to do it again. He wants you to raise another 70 grand. He got bills. Your attorney got bills to pay. Ask the saints for another 70. What's up, Gail? I'm just trying to explain to these people at the end of the day, when the dust settles, you have to live with yourself, and you have to deal with the consequences that comes with you doing the Lord's work. And stop blaming this stuff on the Lord. You pissed off, you mad, you jealous, you want to just get somebody. It's not the Lord's work. The Lord don't work in that kind of confusion. The Lord does his work on his own, and he don't need you. So this is a very cautionary tale. And I'm go into some other things, and some other props and evidence in Patreon. But I wanted to share this on the live platform, that after the dust settles, you're in a Motel 6 doing the Lord's work. Are you suffering for Jesus' sake now? Is that what you're doing? Are you saying if you suffer with him, you reign with him? No, some things you're suffering by yourself. We're not suffering with Jesus. Jesus said, you're on your own, buddy. I ain't had nothing to do with that suffering. Absolutely nothing. And y'all just keep on with these people who keep running after folks. They got a new person every quarter, a new preacher every quarter that they're dealing with, that they're trying to expose. And I always say, you have to remember, when you're exposing something that someone else did while you were in the company of them, what were you doing while they were sinning? And you were just looking. Is you a P. Diddy and you just a voyeur and like to look? Or was you underneath the table with your mouth open, getting the crumbs from the master's table? Was you getting the coochie crumbs? I'm sorry, saints. I'm sorry. I should have said Sunday. It's Sunday. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry. That was for Patreon. But was you getting it? Was you getting it? People they forget that if something was going on, they want to just tell everything that was happening, but they was there too if that was happening. What were you doing? Were you sitting on the sideline praying? Or did you bring the lube and the oil too? They said a content creator once said, bring the lube. Bring the lube. Oh, it's Monday morning. Oh, okay. Then we good. Okay. It's Monday morning over there at the East Coast. It ain't Sunday no more. Let's go for it now. Who really has the time? What'd you say? Who they have time to vote any while you're supposed to be? I don't understand that. You're supposed to be feeding the flock, Erica. And you too busy trying to tear down other ministries. Where your ministry at? Hit that like button, everybody. He already said he had a girl. Oh, okay. All right. Is that all he did, Sean? Is that all we have record of? I quit. Why? Oh! Wiley. Bring the lube, Wiley. Oh, that was Wiley. That was Wiley's. He didn't say it, but that was a testimony that Wiley gave. Ooh. Oh, that's funny to me. Oh, thank you so much, Uncle Paul. We only need 4 more y'all to hit that go button, and we made it. Whoever so you will reap. I know that's right. See, Uncle Paul reaped with intention and expectation. Oh, yes, you did. What's up, Catherine? That's why you all listen. And I don't rejoice in anybody's demise. But we sat over here and we tried to tell these people, Seta, that what you're doing is not of God. God ain't got nothing to do with what you're doing. He has absolutely nothing to do with your expose. You're cleansing yourself and you're getting, you said a little bit of sorry, like Gigi, she said a little bit of sorry and a whole lot of expose. Little bit of sorry, little bit of repentance, just a tad bit, but a whole lot of expose. No. It don't go like that. It wasn't that perfect timing while he dropped out of the clouds on that one. More oil, more. Yeah, they over there screaming more oil, but talking about everybody else. Mm-hmm. 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 But we tried to tell them you don't have to be homeless. You don't have to be homeless. What's up, Nola Key? If you focus on God's purpose for your life, you don't have to be homeless. If you take your eyes off of other people's purpose and focus on your purpose, you don't have to be homeless. If you study the word of God and you preach it according to the word and not according to against people, don't preach the word so it can be against folk. Those particular scriptures that have you condemning people and exposing people. If you preach the word right, nowhere in the world God will let you be homeless. But some things God has to allow. Oh, next they'll be saying they're Job. They'll be doing a whitehead Job season. I'm suffering for Jesus' sake. My family gone, my cattle gone, my wife crazy. My newborn got diarrhea. Everything's just going crazy. No, this is not your Job season. This is your ignorance season. This is your foolish season. This is your carnal season. This has nothing to do with any Bible character. Absolutely nothing. This has to do with you not listening to sound doctrine. A few of us bloggers tried to give you the old, it's over. Okay, you told your testimony. Now sit down. Every now and then Elder Graham had to get up at my church back in the day, and when people start talking, he had to get up and just well, about you, right in their testimony in the middle, because people went on too long. So Elder Graham had to get up and cut it off. And we loved when Elder Graham got up and cut it off, because we was tired of listening to her too. We tried to advise you to cut it off. A few bloggers did. Oh, but you needed the clicks and the views and the checks. And all them people in the chat, oh, he's a warlock. Get him. Go to court. Here's a $5 for the GoFundMe. Where's the GoFundMe money now? That on the beach with the attorney and his jump off on the beach in Florida. Pastor Price did it too. Yeah, what's up, Dorian? Dorian, did they bury Minister Williams yet? Dorian, did they bury Minister Williams yet? Could you answer that question for me? These apostolics is cutting up. If I had time, I'll get down there down south and talk about these apostolics over here in this city that I'm in Los Angeles. I don't like what I'm hearing. And I'm trying to be nice. And I'm trying to keep it under the bush. But what I heard tonight that happened today, I don't like. Now, these folks been sending me emails and carrying on, and I've been quiet. I've been nice because some of these folks is my friends. Now, somebody said something else going over there, that piece, but they wouldn't tell me over there at the Soul Seekers concert. And see, don't come to St. James and then say you got some intel on what's going on again at Peace Apostolic, and then you won't tell me. Don't come up and tell me nothing if you ain't gonna tell me. I rebuke you, lady. You know who I'm talking to. Oh, yes, sir. We have the service on Saturday. Oh, well, thank you, Savior. Good. Oh, thank you. That's good. That's good to hear. Y'all was going to make me go down there and bury him myself. Mr. Williams should take us home for church sometime. Don't let him hush you. Okay. Don't let him hush you. But they may tap on your door at the Motel 6 when you screaming online and tell you to be quiet. They just might do that, Courtney. They just might do that. Oh, I'm so glad they buried that man. I heard that he was on ice for about 3 months. That's what they told me, Dorian. Oh, Lord Jesus. I didn't have Mr. Williams on ice for 3 months, did you, Dorian? Did the Saints had the man on ice and he been at the church for 50 years? Oh, the man was a faithful saint at the church for 50 years. 50. Tell me it ain't so, Dorian. Oh. Maybe I got false information. You know, they be lying sometimes. Maybe they told me something wrong. Somebody told me something wrong. Whew, I sure hope they was wrong. But I'm glad y'all finally buried him. Oh, thank you, Jesus. May he rest in peace. He need to be dead in Christ, so in the trumpet sound he can rise. Because those who remain will be caught up to meet him. But that's after the ones who are dead in Christ have rise up on the trumpet sound. So the trumpet, the dead come up from the grave, and then those who remain, rapture check. You got to check with the immediate family on that. Okay. Don't tell them I said nothing, Doris. Shh, don't. We gonna leave it alone. We gonna leave it alone. It's water under the bridge. He's buried. It's water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. We just gonna go on. We gonna go on and see what the end's gonna be, Dorian. That's all we gonna do. Shh, don't tell them I said nothing about it. Don't tell them nothing. Anyway, y'all cutting up over here in Los Angeles. Oh, they making me carry on, Courtney. Y'all cutting up over here. I heard some news that I don't like. Now, I've been nice and quiet. Maddox? Did you make a phone call to the prior pastor first? I tell you, these churches can be cutthroat, boy. They can be cutthroat. Mm, 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 mm. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, was I talking about Motel 6? Did we get that all out? Did we get that out? Somebody put in the chat Motel 6. We be trying to tell y'all, we don't just be on here just talking. We be trying to talk about stuff that generally ain't talked about in the regular, this little medium, this little deal that we have, the internet and bloggers and vloggers and commentators and podcasters and all that. And, we've been afforded the opportunity to give our opinion and to talk about things. Keep the light on for them. You need to connect that beard. You may not be able to see. Keep the light on. But we be trying to tell y'all. We be trying to maybe put it, say it in a different way. But we be serious. We be like, okay, you told your testimony, move on. If the people want to stay at these churches after you've given them your warning, then that's on the people. God protects dummies and babies and fools. That's what they used to say. And if you feel that people are fools, tell the fools your plight. Shake the dust off your feet, your big old feet, and you walk on by. Do a Dionne Warwick and you walk on by. Okay? You don't do episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because in between episodes, you might find yourself homeless, destitute, disillusioned, confused, out of pocket, holes in the pocket. You just might find yourself there. And we try to give warnings over and over and over again. And you always want to fight someone. A wise man said this. You always want to fight someone in your class. That's why they got to weigh each other before they go into these fights or boxing matches. You got middleweight, you got lightweight, heavyweight. You got different, because you got to pair them up against each other for a fair fight. But if you are lightweight fighting a heavyweight and they gave you the opportunity, listen, we got a lightweight that you can fight. But you say, no, 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 no. God ain't giving me the spirit of fear. Give me the heavyweight. And then the heavyweight come down and knock you out in one punch. And you scrambling around, looking for your glasses on your knees. And now you blaming the heavyweight for knocking the hell out of you, literally. Whose fault is that? You chose to go up against the heavyweight. Let's take it to Dwayne and Jake's. You chose, whether you were pushed by others or not. You chose to wrap your name all up in a lawsuit with the big bear, the big burly bear. Speaking of big burly bears, Tubman is going to be saying his piece on Tuesday, right? Oh, Tuesday. What time is Tubman doing his thing? I got to figure that out. What time is Tubman? Somebody get me a time on Tubman's inaugural speech on Tuesday that he has prepared. When is he coming? Does he still have his church? Well, do you want to follow a pastor that lives in Motel 6? Now, there was a pastor here that followed a pastor who was in a nursing home for months. Or was it a year? I think it was about a year. And he was in a nursing home about to FaceTime Jesus. And it's okay. Whatever. Would you follow someone who's in a Motel 6, 7 p.m. Eastern? So that's 4 my time. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a good time. That's a good time. Okay. Because I got something planned for y'all that y'all gonna like. Okay. I think it'll be a very informative. I have something planned. Y'all got something on my sleeve over here at the St. James Show. Something good is informative. I think we're gonna drop that on Tuesday. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, but why would you follow a pastor that, the vision perished? Where there is no vision, folks perish. And to answer your question, Courtney says she would not follow a homeless pastor. That's what she said. Well, that's good wisdom. That's good. That means you have good common sense. You have good common sense, because if the pastor can't keep a house, how can he keep your soul in line? He can't even keep a house. Just as y'all keep listening to all the rhetoric that's been going on and all this, just know these folks are falling by the wayside, and it's at their own hand. It's no one else could. Y'all hit the like button. No one else is fault but their own. No one else's fault but their own. For the record, you tell your story, you get the mic, you go in front of the church and you testify. And then you give the mic back to the deacon or the minister, and you go somewhere and you sit down. Now, sometimes the church shouts off your testimony, bucks a few times. The organist hits a tune, and that your testimony has rocked the church, and they love it and edified. Sometimes people just look at you. Is he done yet? And then sometimes Elder Graham has to come up and interrupt your testimony because you've been going on too long. And this is what's happening on the internet with some of these people. Your testimony has gone on. Some of y'all have gotten a little quiet, but don't think just your silence that the big bear ain't running amok. Because you ran amok, so they got amok. It's a muck for a muck. So we're gonna sit back and see what happens. I thought when they made the bed and stuff, I think I left the door open, the thing, but they should have closed it. Now I got a wilderness up in here. I guess I'm gonna get ate up when I go to sleep. It's gonna eat me alive. That mosquito tried to take me out of here. I was over there in Lovi's. What can we call that? Plantation? No. Estates. In the what was it? Running pure daylight? Just what they call them? What was that called? Coyote? Not a coyote. A mountain lion. Let's just see. We way too far up. Let me go down to the city. Let me get down to the city. Eat me up. Get me in the house. Get me under the covering. What else happened today, y'all? Y'all put some hearts, some yellow hearts in the chat for Leandria Johnson. She wasn't drunk last night. Come on, we gonna praise her when she right. We're gonna praise her when she right. She wasn't drunk last night. Put some yellow hearts in the chat for Leandria. We're gonna give her flowers while she can sniff them. We're not gonna always beat her down. When she up, we're gonna lift her up. We're gonna lift her hands up like they do. You know, the demonstrations they be doing with the preachers. Get the hand, get his other hand, lift him up. You the paraclete for the pastor. What were you going to tell us about Marvin? What's about Marvin? Oh, that ain't for public consumption. That's Patreon, Courtney. Mm-mm. That's Patreon business. That's church business, Courtney. You know, did you say that we do that at the business meeting? That's business meeting, and only members can go in there. No visitors. They kick all the visitors out during the church meeting. Yeah. See, I listened to West Angeles today, but that's about all I listened to. I didn't really have time to listen to anybody else. What I missed today? Yeah, y'all put them yellow hearts in the chat for Leandria. She was sober, and we're forever thanking God. Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. All right, I didn't mean to be on. Oh, I'm on an hour. That's all I wanted to do, y'all. That's all I wanted to do. An hour. Okay, y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming on through here. Now, if you want to support the program, you know I've been in Los Angeles. You know, it costs to go on location. It costs. Yes, it costs the prophet to go on location. We are stretching our hands toward 25,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're going to get 25 in 25. Oh, I trust God. Oh, I believe him. Oh, all my trust is in him. Oh, yes, it is. But if you would like to donate to this platform, $ the St. James Show, $ St. James Show, there you are for Zelle, Venmo, and PayPal, the St. James Show at att.net. If you'd like to send something to St. James, something nice, not something, don't send me nothing crazy now. Don't save your hate mail. Save that too. That goes in the trash before I leave the post office. P.O. Box 25293, Fresno, California 93729. And we will forever give God praise for your donations. Those of you who are still 2020 Vision members, make sure you continue to send the 2020 Vision seed. Yes, we are. Because let me tell you something. When you sow into this soil, this ground is good. Give with expectation. That's all I asked you. That's all I had. Ain't no hocus pocus over here. But there's a recipe to all this. When you do it cheerfully and out of the abundance, expect the abundant to happen. Did any of you any of those two people that won the big Powerball last night? Are you in any relation to the St. James Show? Do you watch us? Do you do anything? Have you come by here? I'm asking you right now that you would sow 1% of your earnings into the St. James Show. The two that won the Super Bowl, the what they call the big ball. One of them balls, all the balls were won last night. Two of y'all won them. And I need y'all to tap into the St. James Show. Thank you so much, Rejoice. I appreciate you for your most blessed gifts. Two of them won. What? I don't know. Let's see here. Yo, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, y'all. We getting up out of here. We appreciate you guys for coming through on this great Sunday evening. I hope you enjoyed yourself in the virtual sanctuary on tonight. Don't leave here without giving God praise. All right. So I appreciate you guys. I think that's it. I'm still in Los Angeles till tomorrow. I'll be getting up, and I think I'm going to hook up with a few friends tomorrow before I get out of this city and get back to. Then I'll be back here next weekend. Imagine that. So it's like, oh my goodness, just back. And then after that, we're going to go to this month. Remember, everybody, we'll be in Chicago on the 27th. On the 27th, with Eric Maurice Clark of Gospel Diaries. He is doing stories and songs, and I will be there supporting Eric in Chicago on the 27th of this month. So if you are in the Chicago area, please join us there at Stories and Songs, and the information is there. Go to Eric Maurice Clark's Gospel Diaries YouTube, and also on Instagram, and you'll get some more information there. But make sure you can just take a screenshot of that, and you'll be able to get the information to that particular place. And then after that, the following weekend after that, I will be in Chicago. I need to get me a flyer that has all of my itinerary on it. Like the preachers get all my itinerary on there. Well, somebody just said something. I'm gonna chime in on that one. I need to give me a flyer with all my itinerary. Be like the other preachers, booked and busy. One thing that I don't do, and I don't plan to do, is just sit behind this camera and talk to you. I let the others do that. I like to be on location, boots on the ground. You got to go every now and then, and you got to talk to the people. You got to see the people. You got to know what you're talking about around here. You can't just be assuming stuff. Oh boy, did I get a lot of information and a lot of beautiful experience on today in Calabasas and Malibu. It was great. I appreciate it. See y'all later.
Friends will come and go, but you never let me alone. This is one thing I know, you never let me alone. Times get tough, times get thin, but you never let me alone. My friends walk out, but you step right in, 'cause you never let me alone. Yeah, no. Feel it right there. No, never. No, never. No, never. There's never been a time that you left me by myself. There's never been an hour that you haven't been right there. You never left me. You never left me alone. I felt sin breakers trying to conquer my soul. Oh, but you never let me know. No, never. Oh, my. No, never. You never left me alone. No, never. Oh, no, never. The devil tried to tell me that you had left me. No, never. But you showed up. No, never. You showed up. No, never. Even when I was wrong. No, never. You threw your arms around. No, never. And I'm not ashamed to tell. No, never. To tell everybody I know. No, never. No, never. Never left. No, never. There's never been a time. There's never been a time that you ever left me by myself. No, 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 never. Grab your Bibles, please. I'm stuck. No.